all the way up to where we've already fleshed. And we got the hairline done. We've got all this area here, and we'll start flesh all the neck area. Flip it over to where I can get my blade turning into the hair. Get right up here around the area where the horns set. Get that nice and thin. That's a real thick area. This is a very thick area right here, and I'll just go over and shave it down. That nice and thin. Proceed right around the hairline. Go on back and make sure you got all this area around this ear butt nice and thin. And proceed right on down the neck. Take a nice even stroke, getting your cape nice and thin, nice and even. Okay, all around the ears, got the whole face done, got all up to the hairline, fleshed nice and thin, shaved nice and thin. I'm going to get this cape spread out here. My board worked on down where I can get the center part. To start on these bigger areas, start up and just cover about a 2-inch area. Go back over it and make sure you got it shaved nice and thin. Careful not to get off the edge of your board. Your skin's pulled nice and tight. Okay, it's nice and thin there. Once I get to the back part of the skin, I'll switch to my little bit bigger board here, and where I can get a little bit larger area. Stick that up in there. My skin pulled down nice and tight around it. This area. Get the major parts off, and then I'll go back over and just go a little bit slower and just shave this down nice and thin all the way across. Just kind of go back over it quickly and make sure you've got a nice Got her shaved down nice and thin. We'll go switch our board a little here. Get the rest of it. Our skin down nice and tight around our board. Generally keep this right back so it won't get caught up in the arbor. And there again, once I get the major parts off, I just go slowly back over it. Make sure I got it fleshed nice and thin, got everything off. Switch my board around a little bit here. Back over it again, make sure I got it nice and thin. Shave it down. Looks like about one more time is going to get it here. And when I'm fleshing around these holes, you got a bullet hole here, and looks like something else. There's no telling how it got there. So what I do is I like to take and flesh with my blade. I get right down to it and flesh with my blade. Try to tuck that hair down in there a little bit. Flesh with my blade going in toward the hole. Just flesh right around it. If it's a small enough hole, you can just go right over it, like this one. It's not too bad. And just flesh right around it. Flesh right around the edge of those holes. Okay, we got about everything fleshed. We got just the very bottom left. There we go. Goes right down through the hair. All the wrinkles out of it here. right down along that hairline. On this back part, I'm not worried about really cutting a few of the little hairs or something off, so I just come straight off of it. Probably quite a bit of this won't be used anyway. I just like to get the meat off. Way down here. Get around it quickly and get the major part of the meat off. Like I said, a lot of this back part won't be used anyway, so we just want to get the major parts off in case you want to use the leather for something after you get it mounted. A little bit of meat pulled up around that arbor, pull it right out. And we're back to where we started. As you can see, that's about how long it takes to go over standard whitetail cape. We've got it fleshed down nice and thin, shaved nice and thin in the neck, all over. Got the facial areas completely done, a little razor work on the interior eye skin and a little on the interior nostril skin, but all this area down in here is nice and thin, the lips are nice and thin. Virtually all areas of it are thinned and fleshed, just for a very good detailed mount. Well, that's my method for fleshing a whitetail cake with the Flesh On Mini Flesher. You can do the same job just as quick by just very little practice. I've had people at seminars and taxidermy shows come up out of the aisles and just be able to flesh with this tool just as good as I could the very first time they had it in their hand. It's becoming a very popular fleshing tool. We have a lot of satisfied customers, and it's a very easy tool to use and relatively inexpensive compared to the other fleshers that's on the market. These tools are being used by the top-notch taxidermists of today. A lot of them are using our tools and just really enjoying the results that they're getting off of them. These tools, like I said, are available through several distributors or through Gwen's Taxidermy. You can just contact us from the information that's with the tape that we sent. Be glad to answer any questions or talk with you about any comments that you might have about the tool. Just give us a call, and we sure thank you for your interest in our product, and we'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.